Oh, right then. Here we are. Oh, hello there. Hello everyone, if you're watching this on demand, thank you for taking the time to do so. It is greatly appreciated. Much love to your face. But here we are. Once again, back on stream. Hopefully gonna finish off Silent Hill 3 today. You know, as long as everything goes to plan anyway. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. Also, one thing obviously that is going to be noticed is there's still no charity stuff up. Don't worry, we will be getting to that very, very soon. We'll be jumping on that charity wagon in the next stream, and the charity stream will be going on for a little bit longer, trying to raise that money for the Mental Health Foundation, which is also when the giveaway will be happening as well. So, hopefully, it shall all go swimmingly. Just a little bit behind. Today has been one of those emotional days, shall we call it. So, I'm a little behind on some things. However, we are here, and the first thing that we're going to do, once we get a few people in here, is we're going to change up some of the alerts again. So, for the channel points alerts, we're going to change those up a little bit. I imagine we're going to keep the quack and the pufferfish still, but we're going to have to find some new ones, because it is no longer Christmas. We are in 2023, my goodness. 2023, Jesus. The fuck does time go, man? Where does it go? It flies away from us at the speed of sound. But yes, we shall see how this goes, and hopefully it will go swimmingly. I need to close a few more things so my PC isn't like screaming at me. Niall, good sir, welcome. Hello there. Thank you very much for the pufferfish. I appreciate it, good sir. Hello there, friend. How you doing? Apologies for the hair. I look like shit. I haven't showered yet today, unfortunately, and my beard needs a bit of a sorting as well. Like, it's all overgrown under here on the sides. Oh, dear Lord, I need to look after myself more. But yes, how are you doing now? Doing great, and you look fine, you nutter. Well, I appreciate that, Mal. Thank you. I'm glad that you're doing well, mate. And, glad to hear that you are doing well. Oh. Doom. But yes, hopefully we'll get Silent Hill 3 done today. Hopefully, anyway. That is the plan. Oh. But yes. Still full of this knock, but are we good though? Oh well. Hopefully it'll bugger off soon and we'll be fine. The penguins now are on this side. We've had a bit of a change around in the room, so that's also something. So yeah, little penguins will sit there and keep us all company while we play through today. Oh, can't wait to get stuck into this game and just get on with it, you know? Oh. But yes, we need to sort out some new sound alerts for the channel. So let's have a listen to a few, shall we?
Where's my towel?
Don't know why you'd want that one, but there's a Where's My Towel one. Any ideas now? Any shows that I could get where a sound alert off? What do you think? The channel sounds are there for you guys, not me. I have no idea. Smooth jazz comes to mind for some reason. Don't do that though. I do like a bit of smooth jazz. We don't have smooth jazz in the background, but it certainly sounds like it. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It's very relaxing. I approve. 10 out of 10. This music. No. Nerd. We could just have nerd. Could be interesting. interesting. Could have the coffin dance back.
Oh, banana.
What is this? What is this craziness? Ooh, banana. Could go with that. Dear God, that was loud. I'd rather not. We shall just have to wait. Once more people come in, maybe we can sort some more sound alerts out. Do you like the music? What the hell? I know. Ooh, banana. Very odd. Very odd choice there. But we will see. Yeah, the music is very good. I approve of this background music. I approve tremendously. Oh. Coffee. To keep me awake. To keep me alert. To keep my senses going. Indeed, very calming. It is. But yes, I hope everyone had a good New Year and had a very good Christmas. I might seem a little bit off today, just for anyone that's watching on demand or people that come in. I may seem a little bit off today. That's okay. We all have good days and bad days. We have days where it's poop and we have days where it is good. So you just have to... We have to get through it, you know? Good days, bad days. It all comes down. But the calming music definitely helps, and I approve. Doom. 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 Ooh. But yes. My iPad and my phone going off. What the fuck? What is this? Unacceptable. Oh, excuse me. Oh, apologies. Oh. Nitro! Yellow. Hello there, good sir. I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in the chat. I approve tremendously. Ooh, got a little... Let's do that. That's fine. Okay, that's all working. Good. Wow, X-Plague. Hello there. Hello, King. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I am no king. I will say that much. How am I doing, Nitro? Today's a bit of a rough day. Mental health wise, it's a little shit, but it's all good. We're in the new year. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna have a good time today, and we're gonna enjoy it. And we're gonna enjoy playing some horror stuff. How are you doing, Nitro? How's things with you? Thank you for asking, X-Plague. I appreciate that. How art thou? Like I said, I'm not having the best day today. I won't lie to you, but I'm also not doing terribly either. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. But yeah, I'm doing okay. You know, I'm getting through it. We all have good days and bad days. We have stuff that happens that we have to process and we have to go through. And it can suck a little bit, but do you know what? That's okay. We're allowed to have bad days along with the good ones. So we'll get through it. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. It's just about getting past those moments and being able to get through life as we go. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking forward to playing some Silent Hill 3. I'm looking forward to, hopefully we'll get the game done today. I believe we're at the end. I did do a little bit of research on it just to see how many more cards we have to get. We've got to get some tarot cards in the game. I think we need 2 more, and then we can get through the door, and that'll basically lead us on to the final sort of boss battle stuff. So hopefully we'll get it done today. Been better, been worse, but at least I'm starting getting the hang of some bass lines. Ooh! I'd love to hear that one day, my guy. I'd love to hear that. That would be pretty cool. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing alright. You know, as we say, life has many avenues, some of which we don't approve of or don't like going down, but you know what? That is the joy of life. There are many different avenues we go down. Life is never boring, it is always interesting. And that is how we roll. That is just what we have to do to get through today. But yeah. Glad to hear people are doing alright. Won't be long now and we'll get into the game. Should be interesting. Very calming music. I approve of this background music. Also, obviously, you can still see I've got the Christmas stuff going on. We will be rocking and rolling a new setup soon. Like background stuff and whatnot, and camera. What do you call it? What's it called? The frame. That's the word. Pardon me. But yeah. So we will be rocking and rolling a new thing soon. And it will be delightful. Either that or we'll go back to kind of an old one for a little bit. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, that's some chill music right there. So, what's everyone been up to in their new year? What have you been doing? Anything exciting happening so far? We're only on the 3rd day, can you imagine? Life starts getting interesting at this point. It's like, what the hell has the rest of the year got planned? Oh. Excuse me. Cannot stop the yawns. They just keep happening. It's very upsetting. I don't approve. Right then. Oop. I pushed a button and things happened. Scary things. Looking back on some of the memories that I've got. Dear Lord. It's crazy. Right then. I think we should get into the game. Don't you guys? Don't you guys? I think it is time that we got into the game. So allow me to change a few things here. And then we shall get this all loaded up. And here we go. Oh! Oh! Back in the saddle we are. Right, okay. So, I'm pretty sure... How many did we get? Yeah, we've got 3. 3 so far, so we need to get 2 more, I'm pretty sure. When I looked up a little bit of information. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of exploring to do. And that That's okay. So we'll get some explosings done, shall we? Let's have a look. We'll have a look in all the rooms. Oh! No, it's the big boys. The big boys. Okay, where we at? Okay. Hello. You okay, little one? Oh. Poor little one. Right. Okay, it wasn't in there. That's right. Let's keep checking. That's all we can do, is just keep going round and round the rooms until we find the room. Okay, none on this floor, I don't think. But there is a door that we can go into over here. So we may as well check there first. Make sure that we've checked everywhere at least. Okay. All the way around. Da 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 da. Right, let's check this room first. Because obviously I have missed something. I haven't found something, so we must continue to venture and look. I can't actually remember where I've picked up cards either, because it's been a little while. So, something looks like that. Small numbers resemble. Okay, can we look in the book? We can. So, right, that's diary. Why would it be here? Okay, so Dado's diary. Can we break this? Apparently not. Okay, so we need to check absolutely everything. Okay. Don't think it's in here. Don't think so anyway. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll look it up. We'll cheat. But let's try not to do that. Let's try and just find it off our own volition. You don't want to look closely, but you have to. You must look closer to find the answers that you seek. Okay. Nothing in here. So, guessing we need to go to another floor then. Oopsie daisy. Let's take a look here. Take a look at the headlock here. Itchy. Right. Now, I'm fairly certain that we've got all of the cards from this area, but we'll have another ganders, because you never know. I know we've read this before as well, but might find something. Okay. Nothing. Because this is where we had the cutscene with the psychiatrist guy. Okay, I don't think there's any other cards in here. So, we need to go through the other side then. Because as we found out, all these doors are locked. So, there are very specific areas we can search. Let's make sure we're searching them. Spooky. Bless you. Right, let's check up here first, I guess. Pretty sure this is the first room that we came into in here. Yeah. And obviously we've seen all these paintings and stuff. But have I missed anything? Okay, let's continue our search. Yeah, because we moved that painting to get through that door. We found the door. But now we need to find some cards. What doors are open already? Ooh, I haven't checked this one apparently. Okay, good start. And a room we haven't checked yet, so... Handgun bullets, okay. I'm not gonna complain at that. Ooh, a tape. Cassette tape. I wonder where we can use that then. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that this handwritten copy of some book represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun in heraldry. Yeah, heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past, and future, usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colours, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. Okay, but there wasn't anything in there. It's a lap blanket. I don't think I need it. I'm not cold. Doesn't hurt to take it though, does it? Okay, so we found a cassette tape. Interesting. I pressed the wrong button. Right. Douglas's notes. Douglas, did you leave anything? No, you bitch. Okay. So we can just use the cassette tape. Interesting. I'm fairly certain there was a cassette tape in one of the rooms, or cassette player, I should say, up in one of the rooms on the lower floor. Oh! Ah! Ah, don't crawl on me, you bitch. Watch out! Watch out! Wahoopla! Watch out! Washu! Watunga! Wah! I'm gonna kill them. Die! Die, you swine! Okay. That was somewhat new. I accept this. Okay, so maybe there's something in here then. Maybe not. Because we've been through here before, yeah. I just didn't take those guys out. Okay. Still looking good on the health. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right. Okay, this was locked before. But we can use the brass key to go in here now. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Slice him! Ah! Slice him! Slice! 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 No! No, don't get up! Stay down! Stay down, sir! Stay down! Stay down! Okay. Right, so we missed a door back there as well, so we'll go and check that in a bit. Okay. So this must be where the other ones are. There's a radio notebook on the podium. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in you too. There's a girl named Alyssa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitiful, dark for a 16-year-old. A 6-year-old, sorry, fucking 16. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. Gordon. Okay. Go home, drop dead thief. This used to be Alyssa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. Interesting. Why would that be here? Resolutions on it. Okay. Can't open the locker door. That's fine. Okay, so that door actually just opens up into here. Fair enough. Alright. We shall look in all of these rooms. There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. Ooh, okay. So we need to use the tape here. Let's do it.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago?
Not
You've
really.
been here a long time.
What's
You
him?
must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due
Rude.
to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
That's uncomfortable, to say the least. What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions. People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organisation's money for his own personal benefit. Excuse me. I've also heard rumours that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organisation grow. Even though we believe in God, if there was still some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? Unless... Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's check this room. Hello! Ow! God, your range is ridiculous. Let me cut you down a peg, sir. Ah! Aha! Watcha! Hoopla! Stay dead, sir. No movement. to make sure that all of these guys are not going to just surprise us and get up. That would be very unfortunate. Okay. This is just one big room. No, there's got to be something in here, right? Maybe not. There's always something important. Okay. The name's Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. Looks like this is her diary. Okay. November 10th. She didn't die then, she was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there. How to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I cannot do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. There's an old birthday card on the desk, so she was still hanging on to this? I guess so. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, High Priestess Tarot card. It's just a candle. Okay, so we found some more rooms and things. Interesting. The High Priestess. Okay, our health is looking a little sketchy, so let's heal up a little. This bookcase is nothing special. I beg to differ. That's okay. Okay, well if that's that side of things, got one more card, so now we have to get one more. So we're just missing one card now. So let's go have a ganders and see what we can find. Occult Scriptures is not worth reading. Okay. There's nothing more to be said. Yeah, because this was a little cutscene area, wasn't it? Alright. Okay. Something I can do with my organ. I don't know how to play anyway. Somehow I remember the stained glass. It shows God and the man and the woman who birthed her. I used to come to this chapel all the time when I was a little girl. I came to worship God and to ask for my prayers to be answered. But it wasn't exactly me. It was actually Alyssa when she was a little girl. But anyway, none of my prayers were ever answered. Okay. So we're still looking for one card. And I feel like it's going to be somewhere. Been here. This is where I need to be. There's no reason to go back to the amusement park. Okay. That's fine. Broken. Okay. Broken. That's fine. Okay, we can look at these paintings. 3. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy, and God took endless time away from the people. 2. Birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. Okay. One. Origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal Quagmaze? Quamazen? I don't know. I don't know words. Words are complicated, man. Okay. Six, faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. Okay. 5, promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to dust, promising to come again. Alrighty. 4, creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Chichila Bara. I don't know. I've probably butchered that. I apologise. The yellow god, Lobsel. I probably butchered that too. With many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. Ah. Okay, well, I don't see anything on the chairs. So my guess is that there's nothing in here. I wonder if there's another floor down, or if I must have missed something on one of these floors. I mean, we could check the classroom again just to be sure. Fairly certain there's nothing left in there, but doesn't hurt to check. Can't open locker, can't open locker. Okay. Nothing there. Alright, there's a map here, but I don't need to take it with me. Why not? Take it with you, it's a free map. It's a picture of a wolf. It looks like a dog, but it says wolf and everything, so... fair enough, it must be a wolf. So we found one more tarot card. Maybe that's all I needed. I don't know. I feel like there's more there. No, it feels like I've missed something. Feels like there's something in here. But I can't see anything, so... Okay. Oh, hello. Hello there, Sean. How are you doing, fine sir? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for popping in the stream. I appreciate it, mate. Ooh. I am just full of balls. Oh dear. Full of balls. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I am on the hunt for one single tarot card. I have found one. Now we just need one more. I feel like it should be maybe in here. But I can't see it. Let's check that map again, make sure that we're not missing anything now. We've looked in every room. So, right, let's go Oh no! Okay, the only room we can check in is at the end. Oh! Spooky sounds. And yeah, this is the same room, so... Okay, I imagine we have searched everywhere down here now. Oh! Silly me. Oops. This way, please. Spooky noises. Spooky. Okay. Head back to here. Oop. So I think we need one more tarot card. At least I'm fairly certain it's one more anyway. So I don't know where that would be though. We'll give it a save. Pretty sure it's only one more we need. But it's where could that one be hiding? There's no door by here. Can go down this one. Could be in here. I haven't really had a chance to look around that room since there's two big boys in there. This just leads to this thing. So unless there's something I have to like use here. I don't know, I don't think we've got anything that we can use. I mean, other than that, but there's no sign described in it. I got it after I defeated Leonard. I feel like we have to do something here, right? Like... I'm just not sure what. I could try shooting. Running low on hot chocolate. Emergency. Oh no! Running out of the hot chocolates. That's not good. So what could he be opening? Is it like, there must be like another valve somewhere maybe I can turn? Thank you for the puff. Maybe I have to defeat those two guys? I don't know. literally only 2 floors that we can look on. The floor I'm on now and the floor above us. So it's got to be something that I've missed. Ooh, spooky. Bodies. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, I am truly stuck here. There's got to be something here, right? What have I not seen or done in here? Well, there's a bunch of dad's. Nothing happens when I try to turn on the TV or the VCR. Finally got an email from Amazon about my refund, so that's a relief. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, mate. At least now you can relax a little. You haven't got to worry about it so much. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of research wouldn't hurt. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do a little bit of research here. Silent Hill 3. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of research because I'm completely stuck. I have no idea. Clues contained in the sketchbook, unless it's bad, depending on the puzzle difficulty chosen, the clue and the correct arrangement of cards differ. Okay. Yes, we still need one more though. Right, okay. So what I shall do here is I shall keep this open on this page, and we're going to go and check to see what ones I have found and what ones I have not, and go from there. Now I can start window shopping again. My goodness, we had something happen. Docboy21, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much love to your face. I appreciate that. Thank you very, 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 very much. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go and check what cards I've got first. So we're going to go back, check the cards, and then whichever card we don't have is the card we'll go and look for. I always do that, wrong door. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So what cards have we got? So we got the Eye of the Night. Got the High Priestess. We've got a Moon. So we're missing the Fool card. Okay. So apparently, the Moon card is found within a book in Alyssa's room in the church's basement floor. guess you have to go all over the bloody place for it. So... if that's on the floor below, right? I think. It's on this floor. So, I guess we're just going to find within a book in Alyssa's room in the church's basement floor. What does he mean by the church's basement floor? Does that mean I gotta go to the church? Lovely squelchy sounds, I know. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Is it Alyssa's room that we've got to go into then? Or is it the church's room that we've got to go into? Found within a book in Alyssa's room in the church's basement floor. But wouldn't that mean on the bottom floor? Is Alyssa's room on the bottom floor? God, I don't know. I wanna feel with somebody. So I don't think this is Alyssa's room anyway. Okay, it's definitely not in here. Okay, so this is Claudia's room. So if it's not here... I love how even looking it up, I still get confused because I'm a fool and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. Right. I'm guessing we've got to go down again. We've got to go down to the bottom floor again and check the squelchy, squelchy sounds of the highest variety. Lovely squelchy sounds. Am I right, Sean? Am I right? Right, so this is room has to be. Oops. Just got to try and remember. I don't think it's the room ahead, but we'll see. May as well check everything. Definitely not this one. And that's the confession booth, I believe. No, actually, that might be Alice's room. So, better to check. Because when I guess, I get it wrong all the time. Okay. This is her dad's room. So it's definitely not in here. Oh, is Alyssa's room the actual room we need to be in? Have I just been a derp all this time? I think I have. I think I've been a silly. Okay. If my hypothesis is right, Peter, it should be over here. Do it every time. Wrong door. Silly James going to the wrong door as always because he's a fucking idiot. Itchy chin. Itchy chin, ladies and gentlemen. Itchy chin. Right. So I think Alyssa's room is the room that we're in anyway to go through. So if this is the only one I haven't got, and it is now where I think it is, I actually might call myself the biggest fool. Yeah, because this is Alyssa's room, because this is where we can save. Some sort of landscape. Where's it from again? It doesn't matter. Right, where's your bookshelf? Shelves are jammed with books. Scribbles on the floor here. Alyssa's, for some reason, she's always drawn monsters like when she was little. Okay. Found within a book in Alyssa's room. So, which book? It's not in the memo. So it must be this, right? Don't know. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So apparently the card is in here, but I can't seem to find it. I'm gonna look it up a little bit more because I think I've been a bit of a fool here and apparently I can't find it. Pardon me. I'm not going to have it loud and proud, but this person's already found the Fool card. I'm just trying to work out where it is. Oh my god, I am a funk. I am an absolute penis. I can't believe I didn't get that clue. My goodness. I am an absolute tit. Okay, right, we've got it. Oh my goodness. Cable, stop. Please, dear God. This is why I hate cables. My cable kept getting attached. Right, so. Yes, I know where it is now. Let's go get it. I can't believe I didn't try that before, man. That's such an easy puzzle as well, and like, if I only had paid attention to the red shoe prints on the floor, I would have got this much sooner. God, I hate the camera. Right, okay. So, when you come in here, you hear Alyssa crying. Or baby Alyssa. Now, if you look closely, there's a door here. Oh, I can't believe that. Well, we've got it anyway. We've got here in the end. Doesn't matter how we got here, we got it. I probably would have got it eventually, but not for a while. Right. So this is where Alyssa's room is. Something's stuck in this book. I wonder. Tarot card. The Fool. This book. I feel like I've read it. I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglopophatis. I can't. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Cabal, the name is taken from a herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. Okay. It's a picture of me when I was 7. Like bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Oh, you misery cats. 24 years old. Mo Dalla used me to summon God. Yeesh. Alright. That's it. We've got the final card. We can now finally get the puzzle done. I can't believe I didn't get that, man. That's such like an obvious puzzle as well. And I didn't get it. What a fool I am. What a fool indeed. But now, I can get it done. We just got to make sure the order's right. So let's have a look at the book first. Okay. Moon Eye. Right, okay. So the eye needs to go in the middle. I think the Fool goes up here. Priestess, I think the Priestess goes there. And then this guy goes here. We got it! Okay, before we go, let's save, because, dear God, I don't want to be an idiot again. I can't believe I didn't get that and I had to look it up. What an absolute baboon I am. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're allowed to make mistakes here. Hello? Housekeeping. Big fan. Big fan and door. Here we are.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I can relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way.
In my own way.
I fear
love
her, and I adore her.
I love it.
I haven't lost my mind like you.
Rude.
You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
No. You can't say that.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again!
No. Never.
Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn.
Power.
Although I admit that This atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well,
Yeah, here I am.
well. The guest of honor has arrived.
Hello.
Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell!
Oh! Backstabbed! Backstabbed! God damn!
What did you do?
Nothing important.
Why did you do these?
You're not going to run?
I'm tired.
I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
True.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering?
Suffer!
Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
I guess that's where we're going.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell?
Yeah.
Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Oh! Damn, she stabbed right through.
But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run.
Oh no!
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear.
What?
Waiting so long for this. Even as a child, I knew I would see the coming of this day.
What?
I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day.
Terminator?
Alessa?
Fight it!
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
Strong words. Vincent's dead. I hated him too, but it doesn't mean that makes me happy. Why couldn't I have stopped Claudia? There's a hole in the floor. I don't care about that right now. So I mean, can we use the seal here? Is that like an option? I'd rather use the seal. I don't want to like kill her, if that makes sense. Like I wanna use the seal on her. If that's like an option. I don't know if it is, but okay. Like, is there another way that we can do this? There's got to be something, right? Otherwise it wouldn't let me walk around and do stuff. Unless I've missed something, which is also very possible. Okay. Oh! What? 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 What?
Alessa?
What?
God!
Did I do a bad thing?
Bring us salvation!
Game over. Hey, what? What? Oh, okay, so I guess I have to slash her with the sword, or shoot her, or whatever. I guess I don't have a choice, otherwise I die? Okay, so let's run back through. We'll skip the cutscene, obviously, this time. At least I hope we can. Should be able to. We don't need to see that again. So I guess slash. What? What the fuck am I meant to do then? I don't get this. What do I do? What do I do? I'm so confused. So I can't hurt her, because if I hurt her, I die. If I do nothing, I die. So it has to be something with the seal. Where do I activate the seal then? It's got to be like a specific location I have to go to activate the seal. At least it's fairly quick to like load back in, skip the cutscene. Okay. So where do I use this then? I'm so confused. Oh wait, hold on. Ah! We can use the necklace. Okay. Alright then. I'm with it. I'm with it.
What are you doing?
It opened my necklace. she eat it?
She is nearly here. Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
Oh! Rah! That's grim! Oh, so that's like what was meant to be reborn?
What is this?
My baby! Get away from my baby!
Looks like God didn't make it.
Stop! God is...
Ew.
Claudia!
Oh, she's eating it? Rah! Come on! Bruh, that is grim. I'm just saying, that is grim.
Alessa, you cannot kill God.
Oh, I can and I will.
I will burn God. If you can't do it, Alessa, I will.
Claudia! Claudia!
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. She's gonna fall into the hole. Okay. Fall! Fall! Ah! That's gross. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan. The hell? Yeah, because you just jump into it, right? That's any sane person would do. Jump into it. That's pretty stupid. Why would you jump into it? Oh. What? Ew. Icky. I like it.
Can't be dead.
I'm pretty sure she is.
I was gonna kill you.
No, you can't be dead. That was my job.
This is God?
Big boy. Ah! Ah! How's our health? Whoa! Our health not be looking good. God. The aiming is not great. Do I have to use like this? Can I spray it with perfume? I guess I'm just gonna keep fighting. Run out of ammo. Oh, and our health is pretty bad there. Ow! Pistol! Ow! Rude. Keep shooting! Ow. We got her! We did it! That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair reaction to that. Bitch! Approve.
Is that the end?
I guess.
I guess it's time to roll the credits.
But bit of fourth wall breaky.
Dad!
He'd be very proud. That was an abrupt cut off. The smeg? Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, do we have to go back and help the detective now? I guess, or the PI, whatever he was. I'm not sure who he was, but I can't remember. But, yeah. I guess we'll get some answers now. Well, I knew he was a PI, but wasn't sure what he was doing here. There he is. He was like looking. I think he was following us. As I remember. I don't know. Hello, sir.
Heather. Is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
Whoa.
Oh! Just a joke.
What? What?
You got terrible.
Yes, not the time.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Did
You
you?
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
No.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
That is a very awkward amount of dialogue. Like that entire sequence of dialogue then was very, very weird and out of place. So is that it? I feel like there's more. Okay. Oh, I love the music. Yeah, that's it. Yay! Give me a second. We will carry on. I'm just adjusting my audio a little bit, unfortunately, because I'm using them as wired. It's not the same. But yeah. Alright then, well, I'll be completely honest. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There were, I'd say, out of 1, 2, and 3 that we've played so far, 3 is probably my least favourite. But I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm sure there are multiple endings and multiple different ways to branch off and get to alternate endings, just like the other Silent Hill games. But that was okay. It definitely wasn't my favourite. Like I said, it was probably the least favourite out of all 3. Yeah, it wasn't bad as such. It's definitely starting to feel dated. Especially with the camera and stuff. Kind of with the first game, I kind of saw it as a bit charming because it was so old. The second game, it was kind of bothersome, but not that bad. But with this one, I don't know. It didn't feel. I don't know. It felt very clunky at times. There were a couple of moments where certain things wouldn't happen, even though I had pressed the button for that certain thing to happen. The dialogue in this one was definitely the worst. There were a few moments where it was just complete gibberish, in my opinion. That ending as well, bit weird. I wouldn't say it was a bad ending, but it definitely wasn't like one of the more interesting endings. Like Silent Hill 2, we managed to get the water ending just by playing how we played. The first game, we managed to get the escape ending, and then this one, I don't know, this one felt a bit lackluster, you know? It didn't feel like it hit all the kind of things that I was kind of hoping for. I can definitely see why a lot of people who love this series and stuff kind of got to this third one and started to sort of slide off. Yeah, I mean, again, not a bad game as such, just a bit off. I don't know, I can't describe it in any other way than that. It just felt very off compared to the first and second game. Like, I'd much rather go back and play those games than I would this one. But obviously we've still got a few Silent Hill games to play through. We've still got Silent Hill 4 The Room, which we'll be doing next. We've got Downpour, and we've also got Homecoming. So we'll definitely be playing through them, all on stream. But yeah, I mean, again, not, in my opinion, not a terrible game, just extremely, like, a completely different direction compared to kind of all the other ones. In the sense of like storyline and stuff. I think it's interesting that they brought us back as Cheryl to kind of follow on from Father Harry from the first game. I think that's kind of cool. Like, I enjoyed that part and that aspect of it. But there were just a few moments that for me just didn't make sense. Kind of like that detective following us around and just not telling us stuff that would have probably made more sense and helped. It felt like this one, the story kind of took a back burner, and it was kind of just, hey, we rush hour into the Silent Hill game. That's at least how it felt to me. Again, not a bad game, just probably the weakest out of the first 3 anyway. So far, I would say probably the one that I've enjoyed the most is the first game, then the second, then the third. So yeah, we'll definitely be playing 4, and we'll definitely be playing the newer ones that are obviously hated. But we'll see. This was definitely an interesting one to do, and I definitely enjoyed doing it for what it was. So yeah, I don't hate it. I don't think it's a terrible game or anything like that, but it certainly isn't the highlight that I kind of would have wanted, I guess. But yeah, we'll see what the 4th game, The Room, will be for us. Apparently The Room, the 4th Silent Hill, is the one that's most hated in the first 4 games. It's kind of where people consider the series to have kind of slid down a very bad path. And kind of games just got bad and bad and got worse and worse then after that. But we'll see. I enjoyed this for what it was, but I definitely think it's the weakest out of the first 3. I don't know if I'm going to think the 4th one's worse than this. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, not a bad game, but definitely not, in my opinion at least, a good Silent Hill game. Again, that could be just because of the ending I got, but I personally don't feel like the game fulfilled everything for me. It was kind of just, yeah, got to the end, that's kind of it. It's definitely the shortest out of the first 3 that we've done. And again, I don't hate it, I just don't think it was there. They could have done better, I think, with the 3rd game. But, yeah. enjoyed playing through it for what it was. So we played through on easy. We only got 1 star. Or did we get 1 star? Rank 5 stars? 6 stars? I don't know. So we got 1 star for playing on easy. We finished it in 4.5 hours. That got us 3 stars. We got 2 gold stars for split worm kill time. 2 stars for the missionary kill time. Leonardo kill time, we got 2 stars, 1 minute 13. Memory of Alyssa kill time, we got 2 stars. The god kill time, we got 2 stars. Clear number, 1. Okay, save and continue number. I save a lot in these games, so I'm not surprised that I didn't get any stars for that. That's fair. Item number, Jesus. We had 171, so we got a few stars for that, apparently. Defeated 33 enemies by shooting and fighting. We did 58. Total damage 1008. That's not bad. We finished it obviously easy. So yeah. New extra game mode has been added to start screen. Play from there to see and enjoy new features. Starting from new game, we'll begin a new game without the extra features. You fulfilled the conditions for the hidden weapon, Beam Saber. Extra costume has been added as well. If you select this and enter the password, you get a new costume. Get the extra costume password. Happy birthday. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I like that. But yeah. Alright, again, not a bad game. I definitely don't think it was terrible, but I definitely can see why. Do you wish to save play results and rankings? Sure. I definitely see why people were not as much of a fan of this one as they were of the others. And again, we finished this in 4.5 hours. The other games took us upwards of, I think it was 6.5 hours for one and 8 hours for another. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. But I mean, you can see the drastic length difference. That's why we've managed to finish this one very, very quickly. But yeah, again, not a bad game. Didn't hate it. But it's definitely probably the weakest one out of the first 3 at least. But yeah, just to keep you guys in the loop and updated as well. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a little bit of a different thing going on for the next stream. We're obviously not just going to jump straight into Silent Hill 4. I like to play just a random game in between, just to kind of keep myself, somewhat differentiating. I don't want to keep stuff just as one specific space. So we'll see how that goes. Has it logged me out? Oh, Twitch is doing something very strange. I don't appreciate this, Twitch. I don't know what has gone on. What is this? All right then. Well, anywho, since we've got that done, I think I will leave the stream there for today, guys. I know it's been a bit of a shorter one, but we were only going to be doing the ending of that game and then continuing from there. So I hope you all enjoyed. Again, thank you to everyone today who watched and took part. Oh my goodness. No, stop. So yeah, thank you to Niall for being a part of the stream. Much love to your face, mate. Nitro and X-Plague, it was lovely to see you guys in here. Thank you for joining. And Sean, thank you for joining for the stream for when you did as well. It is greatly appreciated, so thank you very much, mate. I am very, very grateful for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I enjoyed streaming for you guys today. It was a lot of fun. So again, thank you very much to everyone for watching. And yeah, I will catch you in the next stream that we do, which will be Thursday now. So Thursday's the next stream. We'll just be playing a random game just to have a chill out and game for a little bit. And then we'll jump into Silent Hill 4 then on Saturday, I believe is the next stream. So yeah, again, thank you to everyone for watching. Much love to your faces. I hope you're all having a good new year. And remember, keep an eye out, because in the next stream, the charity month will start. And we'll also be doing a giveaway of an Xbox Series S. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll catch you guys then. Again, thank you to everyone for watching. Much love to your face. And see you again soon. Goodbye for now.